Oh, hi there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another fun little Let's Play. And my, the graphics look quite different this time around. Looks very GameCube-esque. Let's see what's going on here with Princess Peach and co.
Look at that!
What the hell? They're talking! What is this nonsense?
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to Wonderland, which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood.
Oh, Mario likes that a lot. He's like, oh my goodness, I really want to eat that seafood. Apparently Mario likes seafood, I didn't know that. We all know he likes spaghetti and fettuccine and all that. But still. What the? Mario? Have you been doing bad things in your spare time? How is that Princess Peach is the only one that noticed this shit? Usually she's the last one to notice this. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is freaking ridiculous. That looks fun. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for my next major Let's Play, even though I'm already doing Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Sunshine, a game that has recently re-entered my life. And I found that I actually enjoy it a lot more than I thought I did. So, anyway, it was either going to be this or a Hat in Time, but considering that, well, a Hat in Time's a little buggy on the Switch right now, and I gotta wait for a patch, I figured we could start here. Now, Super Mario Sunshine is a game that's a bit controversial in the Mario community as to whether or not it is legitimately a decent enough game. It's very different from a lot of the other Mario games in that it is... Well, you can see exactly what Mario Sunshine's all about right here. It's all about cleaning the environment. It has all kinds of weird designs for the enemies and stuff like that. And it is often deemed one of the most difficult Mario games out there. Often it's labeled right next to games such as Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels in terms of difficulty, particularly when it comes to the blue coins. So, I figured since this is a game that I am not particularly good at, this is actually the only 3D Mario game I have yet to 100% complete, I figured that the pressure of doing this as an online Let's Play would push me forward. Now you can see exactly where my file's at right now. I'm at 35 shines, and currently I'm hanging out in Peanut Park. So, anyway, I might as well go into what to expect for this LP. I am going to attempt to get every single shine in the game. I am going to be trying to show off all the worlds. I'm going to be showing all the secret stages and stuff like that, which means that I gotta go through the red coin missions of those secret stages. I don't wanna. It also means that I have to collect every single blue coin in the game. So that's gonna be fun. And actually it is. But, enough of that. Let's begin. We continue from that riveting cutscene at the beginning with all that awkward voice acting. Which is another point of contention amongst Mario fans, as many kinda have a criticism of the voice acting, particularly as it pertains to characters like Bowser and Princess Toadstool herself. It's a bit awkward. And actually, fun fact, in all international versions of Super Mario Sunshine, Mario actually talks in this particular cutscene. Mario is actually talking to Toadsworth at the end of this particular... Come on. Show the scene. Quit looking at Shadow Mario. I know he's sexy and everything, but come on. She looks very concerned. She's like, I'm seeing things, man.
For the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would.
This is the scene, actually.
And some assistance.
Notice that Mario only goes in the North American version of the game. However, in all international versions of the game, Mario says one line. It's, Mario's gotta go get a job. I can say that a little bit. Mario's gotta go get a job. It is one of the most surreal things you will ever see because, well, we all know Mario as a silent protagonist, but actually hearing him say full sentences is, needless to say, a little strange. But enough trivia. It is time to get into the basic controls of the game. If you play Mario 64, you kinda know how Mario Sunshine operates, but it's a little different. First of all, the controls are a little tighter in this game than they were in 64, though I wouldn't say nearly as tight as Odyssey. A button jumps, B does a dive move, which is going to be your primary means of transportation, at least on the ground. We'll get into that later. The L button will center the camera behind you, as well as while in midair. Will force you to do a ground pound, so keep this in mind. The Z button acts as sort of a pause menu, as well as just kind of a collectibles menu. As we go throughout the game, it'll actually show more and more of the areas that are here in Isle Delfino. This is your shine thing to keep you on track. And the R button currently does nothing, but that will soon change. So let us go forward into doing this. And more cutscenes. Oh shit, it's alive! And it's talking. What the fuck? I didn't purchase you. Hey, watch the gonads, man. How do you know my name is Mario? Have you met my brother Luigi? He's currently hanging out in a mansion, where in a parallel universe, I'm actually captured. Or some shit like that, I don't know. I'll get into that once we get into Serena Beach, because we'll actually run into King Boo in this game. But he's a little different than he is in Luigi's Mansion. He's not nearly as intimidating, so anyway. Let us give you kind of a rundown as to what one of the main gimmicks of the game is, and I really, really wish I could skip this cutscene, but you cannot. That is something that, thank goodness, A Hat in Time lets you do. There's actually an option in A Hat in Time, if you go into the menus, that will allow you to auto-skip cutscenes that can be skipped. That is super useful. It speeds things up significantly. And Mario Sunshine has no such feature. You are stuck watching these cutscenes, so get used to seeing them. And I'm probably still going to talk over them because, well, why not? Anywho, so Flood is telling you exactly what you're supposed to do. But we can now go into the rest of the controls. The R button will activate the Flood Pack. You press the R button if you want to just squirt with Flood. If you hold the R button, you'll be locked in one location and you can use the analog stick to move around. It's pretty helpful. If you press the X button, it will swap nozzles, allowing you to hover for a short time. There are actually 3 nozzles in the game, and we will get into them once we get into later worlds. If you press the Y button, it will go into a semi-first-person mode. I call it the second-person mode. And you will be able to be a little bit more accurate, but at the cost of worse camera control. So, anyway, I'm going to spray down this land strip here. And, yeah. I should also mention that the B button is your interact button, so keep this in mind when you're interacting with NPCs, because you do this a lot more often in this game than you do in Mario 64. Hey, hang on, it was you. How is it my fault? I just got here, you piece of crap. But we have no time to be pissed at Piantas, because we are encountering our first boss of the game. This is the Polluted Piranha. get used to seeing this thing throughout the beginning of the game, because we are going to have to battle, I think, 5 of them. So, yeah, it's less than... It's less than amusing. But, look at that, look at that. That is sexy. I'd say that's much more appealing than Star, so let's do it. Shine! Alrighty, yes, I would love to save. Please don't make me do that again. It must have been built by that weird old man in a white coat. I forget what his name is. Oddman? Egad? Something like that? Hey, watch the gonads. This is a kid's game. A kid's game where Mario gets thrown in jail. Well, that's different. I'll let the flawed judicial system explain the situation here. I'm gonna just take a hiatus for a bit. Where's your tie? Most lawyers have ties. At least ones that are credible.
Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the shine sprites...
The shine sprites! I just love the way he says that. Shine sprites!
Horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold the sketch of the perpetrator.
What? That's not me! That doesn't even look like me. That's a horrible description of me. You pianos need to learn how to draw. This is not freaking Phoenix Wright. You can't do that, Princess Peach. We're not owned by Capcom. If we were, we'd be in some serious trouble. Now that just happened! Now we're back in jail again.
This seems like a predicament, Mario. The data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution.
I'm doing this mostly so that I can sync up the audio, so if it sounds like I'm mocking the characters from time to time, I'm actually just trying to link up the audio since I'm doing this live. But, yeah, we just got our premise for the game and exactly why we're doing this. Apparently, this asshole named Shadow Mario has been taken on our persona and has been collecting all the shine sprites by dirtying up the world and crap like that with paint like goop. Some of it's fiery, some of it's electric, but all of it is bad. And it's going to be up to Mario and his new buddy Flood here to clean up the audio. If he did, he'd probably be scrubbing all my videos. Anyway. Scrubbing the island was what I meant.
Your first job is to get rid of all that
After all that self-wallowing and stuff, he says something funny. Yeah, that fixed it. Oh, that ugliness. That's funny. You'll find that I'll be laughing at this game quite a bit. It's actually pretty funny. So, anyway, welcome to the main hub of the game. This is Delfino Plaza. It's a bit bigger than our old Princess Peach's castle, isn't it? But, little known fact... Ow. I got hit in the face by a coconut. How dare you, fucking... Anyway. So... Delfino Plaza. The game is... This is going to be where you're going to be spending the majority of your adventures. I think that's what I was trying to say earlier, but I keep getting interrupted. The game is going to try to push you in a direction that leads to Bianco Hills, but, come on. But that's not necessarily what you have to do. During my practice run, fun fact, I found out that 3 out of the 120 shines can actually be gotten right at the beginning of the game without having to go through Shadow Mario. So, yeah, there are shine sprites you can get well before you're supposed to. So, anyway, there's shine 1. Or 2, technically. Don't worry, I'll be cutting that out in subsequent episodes. Because you don't want to see this crap over and over again. But as you can tell, just by getting that one shine sprite, the light is actually expanded a little bit. Every time you grab a certain number of shine sprites, you will be expanding the range of that light, which is going to be quite helpful. So, anyhoodles. Remember this location, since that's going to be the entrance to World 3. It's time to take on one more mission before we close off this episode. I know that many people would be going after Shadow Mario at this point, but, you know, I want my LP to be a little bit more distinct, you know? Welcome to the equivalent of the Princess's Secret Slide, only it is about 1,000 times easier because of your new buddy Flood. Crikey! Okay, I said it was easier, but I should have said that it was a bit more stressful because it's quite easy to die on that slide, so I was trying to focus on not dying. But that's another easy shine right down the back of your pocket. We're actually running out of time, ladies and gentlemen. And man, look how quick the light is actually expanded. So, yeah. What can we do? Because I want this to be at least 20 minutes long, because the Galaxy videos are a little shorter because the missions are longer, but I want to keep going for a little bit longer because I want to show you just how much stuff you can actually do before you even encounter Shadow Mario. First of all, the coins here. One of them is a blue coin. That didn't make sense. Okay. So, you'll be collecting coins throughout the game. Many of them are blue coins. And I think you know where I'm going from there. Blue coins are one of the main collectibles of the game and are the things that will make up about 24 out of the 120 shines in this game. We actually just saw one of the blue coins fly by. So, yeah. One of your missions throughout the game is going to be collecting the blue coins. And I'm not real sure how we're going to be tackling that. So, I will be figuring that out as the LP goes on, but rest assured we are going to be hunting down the blue coins, and we just demonstrated one of Mario's new moves in this game, the spin jump, which takes the place of the long jump, which is completely absent. So, anyway. Yeah, I think I'll end off the episode here. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but I actually do have something that's about to happen, ball game, so. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Super Mario Sunshine. I am definitely looking forward to the rest of the LP. In the next episode, we will be encountering Shadow Mario and seeing what nonsense we can get into here in Delfino Plaza. See you guys then.